Hello. Yes. Wait. My name is Kemish Montes, and I am an English learner. English is my second language, and I'd like to share an experience from last week when some of my aunts came to stay at home. They came to Ciudad Juarez, where I'm currently at, and they came because my grandma died a week ago, and they came well for the funeral, and they stayed home because my aunts invited them to stay here. And it was a great moment of sharing experiences about uh, their childhood, and it was really fun to listen to them. I Since I came to my grandma's funeral, I thought that I should bring my notebook to write as much as I can about the histories and about the my family lineage and my family history, especially my family history. Um, and well, my goal was achieved. I I wrote a lot about my family's experiences in the past, especially my mom's. My grandmother died was my mom's mother, so a lot of her relatives came, of course, and her cousins. So my mom's cousins, they came, um, and they are daughters of my grandfather's brother Ramon Grajeda. My grandfather is Arturo, and his brother is Ramon. And Ramon was married with Aurora, and probably a couple of other women. He was not married, but he had children with other women. So, well, Aurora and Ramon, they lived in Flores Magon, and my aunts say they said that they lived in Flores Magon for much of their childhood and adolescence, and in Flores Magon, my uncle Ramon had a lot of farm and agricultural land, and they had good money besides my grandpa's farm and his land. My grandma Aurora, she ran a restaurant, and she had a lot of customers and also a lot of children she had to feed. Work at the kitchen was really hard. My mom remembered a day where she stayed with, I think that was the only day that she stayed to help in the kitchen, because she thought it was gonna be fun and could be less um, like say physically demanding to be at the kitchen instead of being at the farm. Uh, but she remembers cooking tortilla, like wheat, like flour tortillas, with flour tortillas all day, and it was like 5 kilograms of wheat dough, of flour with flour, and it was a pile of tortillas about like 75 to 80 centimeters high. It was huge, and that was the last day, the first and the last day that she stayed to help in the kitchen. And they remember um, going out with their cousins in their horse car, their cart, and they remembered um, being in the farm with my grandpa Ramon. And something interesting is that many times my aunts, they were not aware, or they didn't share the same versions as their cousins about what happened before. So that's, to me, that's really important. Of my project of family history, that I could consolidate some of their points of views and come to an interpretation of various uh, points of views, because and that was very interesting.